Okay, so before we get into learning melodies, what I want to teach you now is what's called fingerstyle and the basics of fingerstyle. Now, fingerstyle is a very, very beautiful way of playing the guitar since it allows you to play the melody and the chords at the same time. So your listeners will have a much kind of fuller and interesting sound when they listen to you play. Okay, so the basics really are with our right hand that we are going to be taking our right hand and our thumb. The thumb's job is going to be to play the sixth string, the fifth string, and the fourth string. Okay, so that is thumb territory right there. Okay, that's what the thumb is going to be focusing on. For the third string, you're going to be using your first finger. For the second string, your middle finger. And for the first string, your ring finger. Okay? The most simple exercise now that I always give my beginners is to play the sixth string and then play the third string, second string, first string, second string, third string. So that's 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And with your pinky, what you can either do is rest it on the guitar body or have it just kind of freestyling in the air. Both are fine. I prefer putting my pinky down on the pick guard, but you don't have to do that. You can also have it be in the air, okay? So let's practice that now together really nice and slowly. So again, I'm starting on the sixth string, and I'm going 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Again, sixth string, third string, second string, first string, second string, third string. So that's what I mean when I say 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So let's practice that a couple of times now together. And then I'm going to show you how to make the exercise even more, go more deep into the exercise. So again, starting on the sixth string, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear that that's the intro to Nothing Else Matters, which I'm also going to be teaching you in this masterclass. So now that we did it with the sixth string, it's time to train our thumb to play the fifth string as well. Okay, so let's say now you're feeling pretty comfortable playing 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's get you now comfortable playing 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, let's make it even more fun now. We're going to play 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now hopefully you've been practicing this a little bit and you feel comfortable playing 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. You feel comfortable playing 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So now what we're going to be doing to kind of really give your thumb a little walk is to play 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, 5, 4. Okay, so in time you want to go. Okay, and believe me, it'll happen faster than you think, and it's a really fun and beautiful exercise that you can do. And this is a really great one that you can also just do in front of the TV, so that you're not even focused that much consciously on your right hand. You can be watching your favorite movie and have your right hand just kind of training itself on which string to play with which finger. Okay, so again, the golden rules to fingerstyle is your thumb is responsible for the bass strings, your first finger for the third string, your middle finger for the second string, and your ring finger for the first string. Now there are exceptions, but this is kind of the base that I want you to learn how to use. Okay, and then some time in the future there will come a time when you're allowed to use your first finger to play the fourth string and so on. Okay, but for now this is our golden base that we want to learn how to use. Okay, so now the question that you're probably asking yourself is, okay, Henry, but what if I'm playing chords? How can I use this fingerstyle method? Okay, so the answer to that is you're always going to play as the bass note the first allowed string. So let me explain what I mean by that. Let's say we're playing E major. So in E major, hopefully you know by now, is that we don't play, we don't have any strings that we don't play. So we play all the strings on E major. Okay, so we start on the sixth string. There's no forbidden strings. So that means, since there's no forbidden strings, the low E is the first allowed string that you play. So that's going to be your bass. So with E major, or with E minor, you're going to be playing 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So now let's say we're going from E major to A major. Well, what is the first allowed string? Think about it for a second. Okay, so with A major, as you hopefully know, we don't play the sixth string. The sixth string for us is off limits. So on A major, we only play 5 strings. And that means our first allowed string, the first string that we're allowed to play after the X that crosses off the sixth string, is the 5th string. Okay, so we're going to be playing with the A major, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. See that? Okay, so now, big pop quiz. What about D major? What bass note are you going to use when you play D major? Think about it. All right, let me tell you. So hopefully by now you also know with D major, we're not allowed to play the 6th string and we're not allowed to play the 5th string. So that means the D note, or the D string, or the 4th string, is our first allowed string. Okay? So that means we're going to be playing D, or the 4th string, and we're going to be going 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the exercise I want to give you now, just first of all to let this all sink in, is first of all just play with your left hand on your lap, and just focus on your right hand, and slowly switching between those basses, okay? And then what I want you to do is play E major to A major to D major to A major. And then start on E again. All right, just so you can really teach your right hand how to play fingerstyle. And then what we're going to be doing is when we use our melodies, we're going to be sticking to that. So that means when we play the 5th string as our bass, we're always going to know that our thumb is going to be playing that. When we're playing the 1st string melody notes, we're going to know that our ring finger is responsible for those 1st string notes, okay? So what we're doing now is just teaching our fingers where their place is. And that way, you're never ever going to have to think about it. You're going to train your fingers to automatically know where their place is, and it's just going to automatically click, and the fingers are going to be there for you when you need them, rather than having a total chaos and using your thumb sometimes for the different strings, or sometimes using your first finger for the whatever string, you know what I mean? So you want to have total clarity of which finger goes where, so that there's a lot of structure in place when you start to play melodies and songs that use fingerstyle, okay? So I hope all that makes sense. Get to work now, do some of these exercises, and then we are going to be learning some melodies. All right, I'll see you really soon. See you later. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so before we get into our fun melodies exercise, I want to quickly explain to you the basics of what's called tabs, or reading tabs. So tabs is just another way for us guitarists to read musical notation. It's a much more simple and easy way for us to read music on a piece of paper, rather than really learning musical notation and learning how to read the dots, right? So a tab is something that us guitarists, unlike piano players, actually can really use to our advantage. It only really works with guitar. So we're really lucky. It creates a really beautiful and easy shortcut for us. So I want to explain to you now really quickly how tabs work. And then in the fun melodies, I'm going to have tabs embedded in the videos so that you're going to be able to have a very clear practice area to practice those tabs. So first of all, I'm going to put a tab up on screen here. What you have to know is that when you're reading a tab, it's the guitar, you have to think of the guitar like this. So on paper, the 6th string is going to be on the bottom, okay? It's a little bit counterintuitive, since normally you'd think it's the opposite. But the bottom line on the tab is actually the 6th string, and the top line on the tab is the 1st string, okay? So that's the first thing you're going to have to kind of practice. And what I want to do now is just do one quick practice round with you. So remember how we learned that first fun melody, which was Smoke on the Water? What I want to do now is put a tab up on screen for you so that you can see exactly how that would look and what I mean when I say the guitar is turned around, just so you have a clear example of that. So check it out. As you can see, the 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 6, 5 are all happening on the lowest string, which is of course the 6th string, okay? So there is a clear example for you of how that works. Now, in upcoming lessons, I'm also going to be showing you how a hammer-on looks on tab, how a pull-off looks on tab, and so on. But for now, I just want to give you the very, very basics. So let me give you one more example now, and this is also going to be in the song, in the first fun melody that we're going to be learning. So you can see it says on the paper, on the 5th string, 8, and on the 2nd string, 9. And you can see that they're parallel with one another. They're right on top of each other in one line, one parallel line. And what that means is that we're playing them at the same time, okay? So with our Smoke on the Water example, we only had single notes, and that means that we're not playing them at the same time. But when they're parallel with one another, then they are played at the same time, okay? Okay, so what I want to do now is get into our first fun melody, and there you're going to see clear examples of how tabs work and how you can practice them, okay, using a song, using a real song. So those are the basics of tabs. just so when you see it in the lessons coming up, you're not going to get confused, okay? And then later on, I'm going to be showing you about hammer-ons, pull-offs, and how all that looks on a tab as well. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. See you there. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, so now you've been doing some finger style exercises and I got a haircut. So we're both in a little bit better shape than we were before this lesson. So let me show you a really cool and simple exercise now and melody. So this actually is a real song called Are You With Me? And you will actually be able to play along with the original, okay? It's only 4 little shapes here that I'm going to be showing you. And what I really want you to kind of focus on is just using the correct fingers for the correct strings. So let me show you the first shape now, and then I'll explain exactly what I mean. So for the first shape, I'm taking my first finger and putting it on the 8th fret, 5th string. And I'm taking my pinky and I'm putting it on the 2nd string, 9th fret, okay? And the reason I'm using my pinky and my first finger is because when I go to the next shape, I don't want to have a big stretch happening in my hand. I want my hand to stay nice and comfortable, okay? So again, 8th fret, 5th string, and 9th fret, 2nd string. And now what I want you to do is, of course, with your thumb, we're going to be playing our 5th string. And with your middle finger, remember our exercises, we're going to be playing the 2nd string. And all we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we're doing. Okay, so let me just do that one more time for you. And then I'll show you the next shape. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving to the next shape. So now again, we're going to be using our first finger and our pinky. And we're going to go now to the 4th fret and the 6th fret. Still the same strings, okay? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me play both of them one after the other. 8th fret, 9th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to want you to practice that a couple of times now. Just so your fingers and your mind get a feeling for where those two kind of positions are, okay? And now what we're going to do is with our first finger, we're going to hop up here to the 6th string, 4th fret, and now with our middle finger, we're going to be playing the 3rd string, 5th fret. And now, what finger are you going to be using for the 3rd string? If you've been paying attention, then you know the 3rd string, we're going to be using our first finger, our index finger to play. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, always 4 times. So all together, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now our last shape, which is going to be the same as our second shape, just now we're on the 6th and the 8th fret, okay? And again, I'm using my first finger and my pinky just so I don't have to stretch, so I can avoid that stretch, okay? And again, 4 times. All right, so let me play the whole thing now for you a couple of times really slowly so that you can kind of get it into your ear. And then, of course, you have a downloadable tab PDF. You can download that and practice it at home as well. Okay, so starting off on the 8th and the 9th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 4th fret with my index finger. Up to the 6th string. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the point of this simple little lesson is just to give you something other than chords to practice. Plus, it's something that you could play along to the original with, and it's also something that people will recognize. So just to kind of mix up your practice routine so that you don't get bored. I want you to stick to guitar and not get bored of guitar. Okay? All right, so thanks for checking out this lesson. Let me know if you liked it. I hope you did, and I'll see you really soon with another lesson. All right, I'll see you there. Bye-bye. All right, so check out this cool little practice melody tune that I'm going to be teaching you now. Let me play it for you, and then I'll explain to you and walk you step by step through exactly what's happening. Now, I do want to warn you now, as you watch me play this, you're probably going to have the feeling that it's extremely difficult and that there's no way that you will ever be able to play it. But please, just trust me. If you take little baby steps, you will actually be able to play this much, much quicker than you actually believe right now. Okay, so don't get freaked out when you hear me play it. Give it a chance. All right, so let me just play it. I'm just going to play it. So you ready? All right, let's do it. Okay, so you see, even I didn't play it that well because I'm in teaching mode. So what I'm going to do now is break this down really nice and slowly for you. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to kind of start playing some interesting melodies and get your fingers used to staying in their place so that practice doesn't get boring for you. I just want you to have kind of a little different possibilities of practice so that you don't get bored. Okay, so check it out. We're going to take our first finger and we're going to put it on the 5th fret first string. And what I'm going to do now again is a pinch. So we're going to play the 5th string and the 1st string together. And again, we're going to be focusing on using our correct fingers. So I'm using my ring finger here for the 1st string. Okay, so, and my thumb for the 5th string, of course. So okay, and I played them together, a pinch. And now I'm going to play that same string another time. Okay, so I did a pinch. Now I'm going to play it again. And then I'm going to go to the 7th fret and the 8th fret. And now I used my ring finger and my pinky to get to the 7th and 8th fret. You don't have to do that. You could just go, you could use your 1st finger to just slide and get those notes. If you are an overachiever kind of type, definitely try to get your fingers to do that, because as we transition later on into finger exercises, these are some of the things that you're going to be learning. So it's a good place to start right now. Okay, so we're doing the pinch, playing the note a second time alone, and then playing the 7th fret and then the 8th fret. Okay, and then just practice that a couple of times. See that? Okay, now we already are 1/4 through the entire song. So we're already 1/4 through it. So now we're going to take our ring finger and put it on the 5th string, 3rd fret, the same as we do when we're playing a C major chord, except we're going to have these 2 fingers in the air right now because we don't need them. Okay, so only this finger is holding down a string. All my other fingers are in the air. So I'm playing the 5th string with this finger on it and the 1st string together. So I'm pinching them again. Okay, so same as we did here with the 1st note. So I'm pinching them, then I'm playing the 1st string alone, and then with this finger, I'm going to grab the 1st string, 1st fret, play it, and then play the open 1st string again. Okay, now we're already halfway through. So that's all we're going for. It's not that bad, right? So, and look what happens when I put them together. It almost sounds like I'm playing a classical piece of music. So you'll see really quickly, if you just don't get scared of this and try to play it, you actually will be able to sound pretty good pretty quickly, okay? So that's the second one that I want you to practice, and now we're already halfway through. So okay, we're halfway through, my friend. So now what I want you to do is take this finger and put it down to the second string 5th fret, and your middle finger is going to come up here to the 6th string 3rd fret. And now we're going to pinch the second and the second and the 6th string at the same time. So we're doing a pinch now. I hope you can see that. Okay, I'm playing in the same fret. Okay, so we're doing a pinch. Then we're playing the second string again with this finger still on it. And then we're just going to release. Okay, so pinch, second string. And now I'm going to go first string, open. And when I say open, I mean without any finger on it. Okay, so then I'm going to put my first finger on the 1st fret, 1st string. And then I'm going to grab this note again, which is the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Okay, so all together really slowly. Okay. And that's the hardest one. The next one, which is the last one, is really, really easy. So now we're 75% through this thing. Okay, and then we're going to end it off with our first finger on the 1st fret 1st string and the 4th string as our bass. And we're going to do a pinch again now with the 4th and with the 1st string. Okay, and then we're going to play that 1st string all by itself. 3rd fret 1st string, and then again 1st fret 1st string. So, okay. And what I want you to do is practice each one of these 4 little pieces as its own little piece. And then put them together, okay? First practice the first one and the second one. Maybe put those 2 together, then move on to the 3rd one. Give it a reasonable amount of time. Maybe play all 3 together. Add the 4th one, give it a lot of time, and then try to connect it all, okay? And be patient with yourself. And I guarantee that you will learn this much, much faster than you think right now. Okay, so give it a shot. All right, so let me play the whole thing for you now really slowly, just so you can really kind of get it into your ear. Okay, so let's do it. Now I use my middle finger. You could do that too, or you could use your ring finger. One more time. Okay, and you can play that over and over again in circles. And most likely, since it was a really big summer hit, people will recognize it and they will say, wow, I can't believe you know how to play that. Then you can tell them, Henry Olson taught me that. Oh yeah. SuperSimpleGuitar.org. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so again, now you have lots of different interesting things to practice. Hopefully your practice routine is not getting boring and you're having fun and you're not giving up. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I would love to hear from you and help you out. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson where I'm just going to be telling you the basics of how to sing and play guitar at the same time. I'm just going to be giving you a couple of tips and then we're going to be walking through a song that we already did, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm thinking as I approach singing. Okay? All right, I'll see you there. Thanks for checking out this lesson. See you really soon. Bye-bye. Bye. Alrighty, so welcome to strumming pattern number 1. So to keep things simple throughout the strumming section, all I'm going to be doing is taking my left hand and putting it on the strings really gently, only touching the strings, not applying pressure. Okay, and that's going to have them muted out. So we're either going to be doing that, or we're going to be playing the E major chord to get those strumming patterns. Okay, so the first one goes like this. I'm going to have my hand on the strings. This is one that we've already done, but as I said, I want this section to just be a strumming section that you can always come back to. Okay, so starting off on a simple one, and it's so down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So this is an easy one. I know that we've done it. Check it out. E major, down, 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 down. Okay, so that one should be really easy for you at this point, but don't worry, I'm going to be having some much more interesting and cool ones coming up. Okay, so let's now, since this one is pretty simple, get right into the second strumming pattern. And that one I'm going to leave in this lesson because I bet that the first one is already probably too easy for you. So the second one is going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Another one that we've done. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay. Down, down, up. Just strum along with me. Okay, so in this first lesson I added 2 strumming patterns since these ones are probably pretty simple for you still. But again, revisit these over and over again and really make sure that you get them under your skin. Down, down, up, down, and maybe try to talk along, which is going to help you get ready for singing. Okay, so down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the next strumming pattern now. And again, there's going to be more tricky ones coming up. So take them step by step, check them all out. And what we're also going to be learning in the strumming series is how to do a palm mute strum. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. You don't want to miss this section here. Okay, so check all these videos out. All right, see you in the next one. See you there. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so welcome to the next pattern. This pattern is going to go like this. We're going to be going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, 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 down. Then once you feel that you've gotten it, try to switch between chords. So go from an E major to an A major. So down, up, 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 down, up. Let me give you one more little exercise with that one. We're going to go from a G major to a D major. So starting off on G major, Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And then what you could also do is try to play along to the chord progressions that we've already learned, the ones from Stand By Me or from Sweet Home Alabama, and just use that strumming pattern. It would work. Big wheels keep on turning. So it doesn't work perfectly, but you could get away with playing it, and just as an exercise, okay? Okay, so let's move on to the next strumming pattern now, and let's see if you can get this one down as easily as you played all of the ones that I've showed you so far. Okay, and pretty soon we're going to be learning palm muting, so stick around for that, okay? All right, see you in the next lesson. Take it easy. Bye-bye. All right, so this next strumming pattern is very close and almost identical sounding as the first one that we've already done, but the difference is that we're going to be playing the first down and letting it ring a little bit longer. So it's going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And again, we're playing this slowly now, but you could speed it up as well. You could go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. You know, and that is going to be how you're going to be able to test yourself to see how well you've kind of got it down. So if you think to yourself, oh Henry, this is all so easy, then try to speed it up. And maybe while you're speeding it up, try to freestyle a little bit. So again, don't be afraid of breaking out of the pattern that I'm showing you and doing your own thing with it, okay? That's the strumming breakthrough that we're going for. Okay, so one more time, and again, I'm going to be switching from E major to A major just to kind of see how well you're able to play the strumming pattern and switch between chords at the same time, okay? So we're going to play it slowly again. E major once, A major once. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And again, if that's too easy, try to speed it up a little bit, okay? That's how you're going to be able to test yourself, also how well you can switch between chords. So I was playing G major, down, 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 up, D major, E minor, C. And then you can see with that one strumming pattern, if I play it slowly, it's like I'm playing two totally different songs if I speed it up or if I slow it down. And these are kind of slight different characteristics that can make a sound, a song sound totally different. Okay, so play around with different speeds, play around with trying to find your own strumming pattern. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is really important and I really want you to get this and really play with it and not be afraid to just break out and do your own thing. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to convey here. Okay, so I'll see you in the next strumming pattern. See you there. Bye bye. Alrighty, so now we're going to start to make it a little bit harder. We're going to start learning some new strumming patterns, and that's why I'm going to start off really slowly now so you have some time to kind of get it. So the first one is going to go like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so let me do that with my hand on the fretboard again. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Then, if you feel comfortable doing that, try switching chords from E major to A major. So, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. And then, of course, if you feel good doing that, try speeding it up. Down, 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 up, down, up. It's a totally different song if you speed it up. Alright, so let me show you one more thing here that's really going to help your strumming pattern sound even more interesting. And that's what's called accents. So I'm going to go down, down. So on the second down, I'm adding in a little accent. And all that means is that I'm hitting it a little bit harder. So I'm going down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And on that last down, I also did it. So on the second down and on the last down. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Okay, and again, these are things that will also start to happen for you organically. The more you just spend time strumming and kind of freestyling and just experimenting. Another thing that I highly recommend doing is just taking random chord progressions that kind of sound good to you and just take these strumming patterns and just see what happens. Just play different chords and strum and just let the music be your guide, okay? Don't be afraid to just lose yourself in the music and just let the music kind of take over, okay? Just listen to your ear and let your ear do the work, okay? Or have your ear really tune into what's happening and then it will take over. I hope that makes sense. So, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, okay? Alright, so I hope that these strumming patterns are making sense so far. Again, if you have questions, don't be shy. I'm here to help you. Let's get into the next strumming pattern now. I can't wait to show it to you. And then pretty soon we're going to be getting those cool palm mutes. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye. Alright, so here's another one that I'm sure won't be too hard for you if you were able to get the last one. So it's going to go like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, and again on the E major. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. And then you can hear those first two downs are much longer. So it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. this would be a great strumming pattern for a sad kind of ballad. Or not a sad, but just a ballady kind of song. Because those two first downs are so long lasting. It's down, down. And again, you could speed them up. Let's try to speed them up. Again, also on that second down, what you could do, as I showed you in the previous lesson, is add an accent to it. So down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so really what I'm trying to convey here is that when strumming and when playing guitar in general, you don't want to be a robot. You want it to be alive. You want the music to come through you as a form of creativity and inspiration, okay? So please feel free to experiment and to play with that idea, okay? I hope that makes sense. So, okay, play with this strumming pattern, make your own strumming patterns. I know I keep repeating myself, but I really want this to sink in. All right, see you in the next strumming pattern. See you there. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so let's get ready for this